You see, these thingies are okay. I think I'm live. 100% not sure. I'm used to Twitch. Okay,
Chat will let you know.
I'm not a
The
YouTube
chat will
guy.
let you know.
I hope they do. I'm a YouTube guy. This is not for me, fam. The flip. This is different
You
for
told
me.
You told me to forget. You forgot to tell me to start recording.
Well,
Bro,
start
this is
recording.
like the
There
beginning
you go.
of Joe Rogan, and they go, "Are we recording yet?" And they've been talking for like 15 minutes. Like,
Are we live? Are we live?
you guys know you're recording. You know you're recording.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. There's other people
forgot to
that
tell me,
have
though.
tasks but don't want to show up to work. So like, and they just throw everything on the two American. Well, how many Americans? We were the two Americans, right? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We gotta put them on a PIP. Performance improvement plan.
The Canadians are lazy. The Canadians are lazy. The Canadians are lazy.
Yeah, I'm not Canadian.
That's an egregious thing for you to say for Massachusetts of all
The
places.
Canadians are lazy, bro. The two Canadians are lazy. Where are they at?
I heard there's shortage of work in Canada too. By the way, I don't know. I don't want to get into that, but a long story. But sticky.
We won't get political, but
Yeah. Mush, how are you, man? How's everything? How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How you guys
Listen,
doing?
boys, I'll tell you this. I've been trying to get Mush on the episode for like 2 years now. We finally got some money coming in now. We were able to afford my boy. The funds came
It's
in.
the top four money. It's the top four money.
Exactly. Kylian Mbappé signed for Madrid. Now we got Mush signed for a 1-day deal until 11.
Well, you're lucky we signed on a free. Otherwise, this would have been more expensive for you guys.
Hey, we know expensive.
All right,
Right?
just remember, I'm only taking US dollars right now. I'm not taking that.
Take it out of Ace's budget. Take it out of Ace's.
Say don't worry.
Too low, bro.
You know
It's
what?
too low.
We're finding both their weekly wages. That's coming to you. No
Yeah.
problem. Yeah, not a
Easy.
problem.
That's easy.
But I just want to say this. I know it's Mush's first time on the episode. Knew this guy for not as long as I wish I knew. But my goodness, one of the greatest additions to my life.
Wow.
I am so blessed to know this guy for the last couple of years. Our 1111 legend Omar could say the same. My family is very fortunate to know you. My kids love this guy. Everybody loves this guy. So first of all, let's give him a big shout out and welcome to 1111, Mr. Mushtaq.
Let's get it.
But you're too nice. Thank you.
Now that's all. Okay, all the niceness is done now. Now we get political.
Out the window.
Yeah, khalas. I just had to get that out. You see, you get 30 seconds, my friend. That's about it. Okay. Now let's get into it, boys. So the reason I brought in Mush today, a certain club, a certain big club, a certain club that loves to win Champions League over and over.
Yeah, he glazed.
They love winning. That I got so bored of them winning. Real Madrid. You can update me how many times now they won the Champions League in the last 10. You can keep going. Yep, keep going. Yep. Not fingers.
I ran out. Yep. I'm counting on toes, bro. Counting on toes.
Cheese, man.
Yeah. We got more Champions Leagues than some big clubs have appearances in the Champions League. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, a lot more than I do, but yeah.
Go ahead.
But first of all, congratulations once again to Real Madrid and to all the Real Madrid fans. There's a lot of them, and honestly, there has been a lot of mixed reactions with this. With Real Madrid winning, I guess because a lot of people were unhappy with Dortmund's performance, or maybe people are unhappy with Real Madrid's common storyline now of them winning over and over. So there's a lot of mixed emotions. I have to be honest though, I do think it's one of the less exciting Champions League final that I'm more accustomed to from the past couple of years. But that's a good thing. That's always a good thing because winning is winning, right? So, but let's get your thoughts on the Champions League final, my friend.
I think the Champions League final was wicked. I think we got absolutely caned in like the first half hour, 40 minutes by Borussia Dortmund. Absolutely just kept decking us. But time and time again, the story goes, when you have your chance against Real Madrid, you gotta shoot them like 6 times, one in the head, dig a hole 12 feet, not 6 feet, because that's not enough. You got to pour cement on that thing, and then you got to launch it to space or something. Because if you don't kill this team, like at the head,
it's GG's.
It's GG's. Like time and again, you're just in Real Madrid's like, oh no, we need to go. All right, let's go get a goal.
Yeah.
Like mentality, different breed, different everything. I mean, it's not to say that like there's like no other club that has players like that. But cliche as it sounds, There's something in the air about these guys. I don't know. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan.
Oh my
I have nothing
goodness.
to do with the success of the club. You say, "Oh my goodness," but I don't see where your club is winning the Champions League this year.
We
But
won it. We just
anyway,
won it last year. We just won it last year. What do you want from us? We just won it last
Yeah.
year.
when's the last time you won before last year?
I mean, we're just talking about right now. We're talking about the defending
So
and
then
the
why are you
current.
talking about
So you're the
why are you
current.
talking about what you won last year then?
Man,
If
all
we're
I
talking
said,
about the current.
you just said when was the
Anyway,
last time we won it. I said last year.
It was a good performance. Team
Oh,
dug
my
in.
goodness.
The most unlikely score, shortest guy, maybe one of the shortest guys on the pitch,
Damn.
creating his own space,
hmm
getting the header, knock that thing into the back of the goal, and then who comes in clutch again?
Yeah, the guy.
That quick
The-
second goal,
Mhm.
Vinny.
You know,
So all in all, good performance. Good
I did wanted
I-
to bring up Vinny actually. I'm very happy you mentioned him for me. Because I had questions for you set up, but I just want to bring it up because I've been dying to say this for the longest time. I've been hearing a whole lot of Bellingham glazing all over the internet throughout the year, but I think people tend to forget who's him. I think people tend to forget who's the best performer in the world. Yeah, remember Lee, y'all got on me when I drafted this certain man first in the Champions League draft, and I am to this day proud of him. Vinny Jr. is him, and in my opinion, should be. I'm going to take out what the heck happens in Euros. I don't even give a damn. If we're going to talk about this regular season in general, Vinny Jr. is the best performer in Real Madrid this season. Mush, do you agree? Yes or no?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Simple answer, yes. I think, and you might say I'm a hater or whatever, but the Bellingham glazing comes from the fact that he's English.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone has seen that meme where you take a football player's name and it's Portuguese,
Mhm.
and then it's Spanish, it's a little bit more, and then at the top it's English, and it's like, oh my God, 200 million, pound player or whatever. That's all it is. Like, it's to no fault of his own to Vinny's, but Bellingham's English. He speaks the perfect English, and all the media outlets that push the most stuff that most of the world can consume is in English.
Yeah, facts.
So who's going to get the longest interviews? Who's going to get the most screen time? Is going to be Bellingham.
But let's be honest.
From playing alone, Vinny's the guy. I think.
I want to
This year,
defend Jude a
he
little bit
performed.
though. I want to defend
Okay.
Jude a little bit though. He did start
is
off
weird, but
crazy
sure.
at an insane pace. He started off
For
at
sure.
I mean, we knew it wasn't sustainable, but I think the reason the glazing started was because I think people were like, it's not, I guess it's not rare, but it was crazy that a signing that big started off that well. Like people just like seeing
the
that.
starting streak was like Ronaldo
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, it
and
was
not
crazy.
just by
Yeah,
like
it was-
aura, but literally numbers. It was
Literally
like,
numbers. Yeah,
no player started that good.
It was
since,
it was nuts. It was nuts.
So
yeah.
I think it was wicked, but I mean, the guy on the team to me is still Vinny because
Facts.
he's the guy who he came as a little kid and then he grew into the role. He went from everyone's seen the memes this weekend from "Don't pass the ball to Vinny" that Benzema said years ago to now man's got goals in back-to-back Champions League finals that he's played in.
Multiple winner too.
Me and Arf called Vinny the best player. Vinny the best player in the world last year.
I've been saying this. I said, let's take out Mbappé and Haaland out of the conversation. There's a guy who's consistently winning. Okay, listen.
Bro, no question it's Haaland now. Look at him this season. KDB is out, so my guy just ghosted too.
Yeah, but now I have to bring in.
Anyway.
Now I have to bring in the other guy who also signed for Real Madrid, which we were gonna spend a lot of more time here. Kylian Mbappé on a free to Real Madrid. Now, first thing I want to ask you, Mush, what is your reaction to it, and what do you think moving forward? Is this the best signing ever for Madrid? Yes or no?
No, it's not the best signing ever for me.
Free? Hold on. You guys are not taking it. It's a free. Cristiano was how much? Like 90 mil? Because, Madrid spent money back in the day. Vinny as a kid was like 70 M's or something like that, right?
Okay, are we saying from like a bookkeeping financial aspect?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's definitely a steal. It's more than a bargain. It's like daylight robbery for sure.
Yeah.
But if we want to say like best signing, I think it would have been like one of the biggest marquee signings if he came in like a year or two after CR7 left. Then it would have been like, oh shit, like he's here, he's him, like he's ready, like number 7. This is it. It's got to be his.
He
team
was
now.
though.
Yeah.
This is what he wanted, but then he didn't. So now it kind of, to me, it doesn't feel like the biggest, leaving the financial aspect aside, just because it feels like he needs Madrid more than Madrid needs him.
Damn. Damn.
And
Definitely.
I know someone put up a good analogy in their thumbnail. Videos dropped maybe 22 minutes ago now. Don't leave. Stay here. Watch this. Go watch that later. But he's basically Kevin Durant of football.
I'm gonna defend
Is what
Mbappe.
it's looking at. Is what it's looking like. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna defend Mbappe though. I think like he's being punished for something that people have done like forever in football. Like this is if you're the best player,
Like
if
who
you're
punishes?
like not I'm not punished, but like memed. Like the memes like don't even make sense. Like that means you can meme every star in football history then, because they all do this. In the reality of the world football right now is if you're good or if you're like Mbappe level, you're going to Real, you're going to City, or you're going to the third team that can pay just as high as those two teams. That's it.
That's true.
I think you're supposed to be going to clubs with like aura and legacy and history and like that picture that everyone's seen of Mbappe with Ronaldo on the wall or whatever. Like that's where you're supposed to go. You're not supposed to do this like will he, won't he? This ain't a rom-com, my brother. Like either you want to come play for Real Madrid or you don't. And like this back and forth thing, I feel like it's kind of like it's lost a lot of Real Madrid fans from being like, oh yeah, he's our guy. Because it's like you're always flip flopping, like you don't know what you want to do.
Yeah.
He had money to collect though. He had money to collect.
He
at
has
PSG.
enough money though. No, there's
no such thing. There's no such thing as enough. There's no such thing as enough.
There is 100% such thing as enough. But
he had money to collect, man.
But
listen. He could put his money in investments and make more money every day in interest than he'd be able to spend. So there's no way. Like to me, money can't be like everything. Like it really can't.
Yeah,
like
it's higher on some people's list than others, though. We don't know where it is for him. Clearly, money high on his list. For him to run out his contract, I don't think that's an accident.
I think the last 2 years he didn't want to run out his contract. Did you guys see that interview he did where he alluded to something a little bit different?
No,
I don't believe him anymore. I don't believe him.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Even I'm not gonna be racist.
Remember the New York Times article though? I thought the New York Times article he was being his most honest self when he was saying.
I'm not looking to the New York Times to write an article.
No, but that was the first. That's the first time he talked like without like during the height of the noise. Like that was his first like sit down interview, and he was basically saying like PSG is screwing with me and my contract. Like I haven't made a decision. Yada yada. Like making himself out to be like the good guy.
Yeah.
But what it sounded like was. Yeah, I'm gonna get every cent from these guys before I leave. Like I'm only 24.
But he hasn't because apparently he still hasn't been paid some of his.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah. However, I do want to like bring the negative aspect into this because I do feel like there is that Kevin Durant aspect of like, yes, he is joining the big team. Yes, he is, like Mush said, like Madrid don't need him. They can still win without him. They've obviously proven that, and it does feel like he's kind of taking the easy route as well, because I think there's kind of like, I guess there is that person in Haaland in Man City, right? And Mbappe is supposed to be that competitor, right? And I think a lot of people wanted to see them go back and forth a lot. You're not going to see that as much, obviously, him playing Real Madrid and Haaland in the Premier League.
Those are our rivals. What do you mean? Those are our rivals, of course.
No,
of
but
course we're gonna go
I
back
think
and forth.
a lot of people's
who's
argument.
your rival?
We're your rivals, right?
You're not anyone's rival.
Madrid?
I mean, you're our rivals. You're our rivals. Madrid, no.
You're not even in the same like.
Bro, Rodrigo just said we're the best team in the world. What are you talking about? Your own players said we're the best team in the world. How are we not your rivals?
Rodrigo is gen boring though. He's like, what was he born? Like 2005 or something?
He said we're the best team in the world by far. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we probably know more about football than Rodrigo does, my friend. Okay,
I believe Rodrigo. I believe Rodrigo.
I feel like that's called bias.
Wow.
Bias. You're just picking up on stuff that fits your.
He said it. I didn't say it. He said it. I didn't say it.
That's fine if he said it. I'm just saying. Just because he says you're the best player, on paper you are the best player. I'll admit, going out into that, whenever Madrid and City play, I was kind of like, oh man, shit, this is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
But then you lost.
Multiple times. Also, okay, Mush, I do want to ask you this.
Yeah, sorry, go.
I feel like a lot of people haven't really mentioned this, like anyone in media, and I want to get your point of view because I'm so glad I get to finally talk to a Madrid fan. Do you believe
you don't talk to yourself?
Yes. Do you believe this is one of the best Champions League run for Madrid because of the circumstances? Because you guys were very injured coming this season. There was a lot of I guess it's a less depth squad to what you were compared to in the past. You know, people like to say the COVID season with Benzema, Ballon d'Or year was their best run ever. People like to say the three-peat was. But in my opinion, I feel like this one is going to be underpraised as much because of the circumstances. Without Alaba this season, Courtois missing the whole season, going with your third choice keeper for majority of the season, a whole lot more. What do you think on that?
Yeah, I think as a whole, I don't know if I would say that this is the best like Champions League campaign or best season in terms of like losing guys and then having to persevere and like push through and still finding the ability to win. I guess I can say that because my team has more than one Champions League, so we've been down that road many times. And like some people, like you only have one story to tell. We have like encyclopedias that we could fill, right? Anyway.
I just want to say this. Sorry, Lee. You see how he's talking? This is what we deal with every day. Me, Mo, and Ace. Okay, so this is exactly our feeling. Okay, I'm glad you feel this way.
That can talk to me this way.
No, I'm glad you feel this way today. Go ahead, Mo. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. I think in turn, like when I recount the last like 6 Champions Leagues, like the ones I was like very aware of in terms of like not having like the personnel you'd always want and pushing through, I think this was definitely the season. Because like I look back at like a 16-17 season, and that was just insane, right? Where like Zizou's the manager, and you have like basically 2 teams, and you're just like bouncing back and forth between like a mix of 14, 15 guys, and just like you're just dominating everything. This one's like you lose Alaba, like you said, you lose Thibaut Courtois early on. Vinny gets injured with an ankle injury at some point in the season. So it's like this was like, yo. This is a definition. Excuse me. This is when you say like, just mentality. Like you just want it. Like you want it more than any. Like who would think? Like realistically, Nacho probably would not start as a center back for any top 4 club in the Premier League. He probably would not.
I agree.
He probably would not, based on the amount of guys and the names that are out there. But rise to the occasion. Real Madrid, bro. You're one of the captains, and then this guy is just pulling out. It's not like crazy masterclass, man of the match performances every game, but you don't need that from everybody. Not everybody's meant to be a star every single game. You just have 11 guys who chip in. They do what they got to do. You get the job done. Boom, finish.
Yeah, facts.
So definitely a memorable one from that perspective.
Yeah, and I feel like I really hope other clubs look into Madrid's season this year and really get some motivation out of it, because there's certain clubs, Manchester United, that like to use the injury excuse for their whole season, starting from like freaking November, and not expect anything out of it. So we always play the next guy. And like you said, Mush, mentality is definitely it. Like you see it, a lot of the guys, they stepped in, they knew their job, they knew their role. They said, "F it, we're gonna play some ball." So all right, let's move on. I do want to, last thing about Madrid, okay? It's something. This is the AMJ glaze, okay? I've been glazing about a lot of things. This is the one, okay?
My Lord.
Now.
This is a dream come true for him. Talk about Madrid.
I've been so excited for this.
That's nasty.
Okay,
it's so nasty.
Hear me out. Carlo Ancelotti. Okay, this is a guy who hasn't been mentioned from the general public of football fans as one of the best. One of the best manager of all time. We always bring up Pep Guardiola, absolutely deserved, but they always bring up, which we're gonna get into later, José Mourinho. They bring up Arsene Wenger.
They don't.
Sir Alex.
I don't know why you sneaking bro in there. No, they
do. They do. What are you talking about? They 100%.
Why are you sneaking Wenger in there? Why are you sneaking Wenger in there?
Brother, people talk about it, okay? We can put a poll out or something, okay? Arsene Wenger is 100% there. But there's other managers too, okay? We can take out Wenger, but there's other guys that are managers. You're such a hater. You know what? I'm okay with it. But there's other guys who are also mentioned, top manager, Sir Alex, etc., etc. But I feel like Carlo doesn't get that recognition. Do you know why that is, Mush?
He doesn't get the recognition because he's not the super outspoken, super loud, big personality that Mourinho is. He doesn't get the recognition because he's not this sophisticated looking dude that Arsene Wenger is. He doesn't get the recognition because he is not the tactician or the tiki-taka or this La Masia product, or this guy from Barcelona that Pep Guardiola is, who just, he revolutionizes football every year, what have you.
He do.
I think that's...
He's spitting.
No, I mean, if you think, sure. But I think he doesn't get the recognition because he's not, like... I don't know. He's not just like very identifiable. Like there's no like personality trait you can like quickly associate with like like you think Mourinho, you instantly think like fiery passion, outbursts, screaming at
The
the
bus.
media. What?
Park the bus.
Yeah.
Sure. Anyway, but I think from like a man management perspective, which is what a manager is,
Mhm.
best. Like having all those personalities, all those egos, all those like mix of like veterans and young kids, and then to bring them together, get them on the mind of like this is a common goal. We need to achieve this together. Do what you can. Like Jude said it. I think he did an interview with I think it was like TNT at the end of the game.
He did a lot of
whatever.
interviews after Champions League. I haven't
Yep.
heard bro spoke up as much as he ever did.
But this goes back to what I'm saying. Why everyone loves him so much because he's in your face because he speaks English. Anyway,
Facts. Yeah.
he was saying something to the effect of like, there was times this season where I play, and I'm paraphrasing. He said there's times this season where I played a role or I played a position. I had to do things that I didn't necessarily want to do, but I did them because I knew it was going to help us win, or it will help us get to the goal we're trying to get to. And like that's something that, like having a manager who can kind of like coach you into that. It's almost like a parent, like when you're a kid growing up, like your parents tell you to do stuff and you're like, yo, get out of my face, right? But like they're trying to explain to you, like these are like the little things, habits you need to do to become like a man when you get older. And I think that's what he does so well. But because it may not show up in like on the sidelines or in his interviews, he's not very elaborate, then he doesn't get the recognition. I think though, probably one of the best managers ever. I won't go out to say the best just because like my manager knowledge isn't like super vast. I kind of know what I know, but it's definitely like in my top 3 for sure.
Well, that's my issue though, because people say top 3. For me, he's top 2, and it's Pep Guardiola and him. I don't like the idea of people adding other people.
You know why?
Because
why?
he hasn't had a downfall. There hasn't been that.
Okay,
downfall.
you know why?
But...
You really want to know why? Arf? You really want to know why?
Go ahead.
I think he's been coaching for like 37 years. I think he has like 6. I think he has like 5, 6 leagues.
5 different countries.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like.
No, but that.
I think all the other managers that are compared, they're like 10, 12. Like they've won the leagues like a ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah, but
like the Jose's, Sir Alex, those are people that come up. They've won the league a ridiculous amount of time. I think for them, like his trophies are definitely more memorable, like because of the run his teams go on or whatever the case may be. Like looking back, like everybody can think of an Ancelotti team, but like when you look at like totals, which that's what everybody's about now, it's like
7 league titles. 7 league titles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's 03-04 with AC Milan. That's a pretty good time.
One of the best Milan squads.
Yeah, I agree. No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that's what people. I think that's what it is. I think that's what the whole.
So would you say that you rank Pep higher than Ancelotti?
Yeah, I would.
And I'll be honest.
Okay, here.
I would rank. I would say Pep. Then I would put Jose than him.
Now, okay, tell me why.
Wow, really?
No. Okay,
yeah,
this is where I wanted to get into because I did want to talk about Jose Mourinho.
But it's slipping though. I think it's 1A. It's 2A, 2B between those two, in my opinion.
Why is everyone using this A/B thing? I don't know when this started. A couple weeks ago.
Because it's hard. It's hard.
It's that fraud. He's the problem. Okay, we already knew
it's
what
not
was
hard.
and 2 was.
That's a cop out. That's a cop out.
That's
like going to get a pizza and they only give you 3 toppings and be like, I could pick 1 and 2. Could you do half and half of the third topping? No, you can't. They're not going to accommodate that.
The reason why it's not a cop out is because their careers they're both still coaching. And unfortunately, somebody who I originally thought was a clear number 2 is demoting himself, in my opinion. But let's not talk about like it's a great segue.
Potential. Just talk about right now. Where do you think they stand as of today? What the hell?
Ancelotti's better right now, of course. Somebody's coaching Real Madrid and somebody's coaching another team where I don't know where to watch them. I don't know what channel that comes on.
Okay, Ancelotti or sorry, I'm not trying to steal your podcast, sorry, but Ancelotti or Pep?
I would say Pep.
That's great.
Is it crazy? Is it crazy?
I think so. You know,
Ancelotti. You just told me Ancelotti.
You
wait, hold on. You just told me Ancelotti's won 7 leagues. I think Pep's about to win 7 with Man City, just Man City by themselves.
Yeah, hold on one second. Pep's resume is like the most stacked Barcelona team probably ever. Right?
He promoted from the academy. He didn't buy those players. He promoted those players from that
No,
category.
he bought a couple. Okay, this is not
Who do you buy?
Eto, Zlatan. Like,
Name the others though. Keep going. Is Eto
Oh
one
my
of the best
gosh,
players?
like
you
15 years.
You
Hold
are
on.
like a
Huh?
little Catalonia product, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm
You're like a
just.
huge Barca fan. You support
not.
City. Now you're gonna tell me you're supporting
not, I'm
Girona
not.
next year.
I'm
That's
not.
that
He,
wasn't from
no. Mush. I want you to deep what he just did. I just said name the players that Pep Guardiola signed. The first name that came out of my mouth was Zlatan.
It was a big signing though.
That
at the
failed.
Time. Huh? Well, it failed.
Yeah, it did. But when you talk about Pep's players in the past, you're gonna Zlatan's the first person you bring up. Zlatan.
When I think
Okay,
of Barca, I think
All I
that's a big
said,
one.
all I said
My
was
point
he promoted
my
a lot of
point was,
players from there.
The craziest Barcelona team, the most boring league in the Bundesliga, and then the richest team in the Premier League, potentially the world, which is literally an oil well of just endless pit of money. You just go by everybody.
Perez got Mbappe.
I can't wait to hear this. Go ahead. I feel like
Talk
go.
Perez really got Mbappe for free? For zero? You believe that?
No, it's a big contract, obviously, but it's for the most
No,
part. Huh? On the books, it's zero.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. This is what they said about Haaland too. So Haaland we paid Haaland for. Do you believe? Wait, Mush, you believe we paid 52 million for Haaland
Yeah,
or no?
brother, you cannot be messing with the books anymore after you got caught.
I mean,
I'm
they
asking
always
Mush.
messing with the books with no punishment.
Okay, all right. Then.
That's true. That's true.
They can do whatever they want.
If you say we bought Haaland for 52 million, then you got Mbappe for free for sure.
But that's not the premise of this, right? Like you want to talk.
You said the richest. You said the richest. We've been fifth in net spending the last 10 years.
Fifth in net
sixth.
spending. My brother, we won 3 Champions Leagues in a row on a negative spend. Forget about being ranked and spend.
You play in a one-team league. Who are you facing? You're basically a dead
Wait, a
Barcelona.
one-team league. Have you not just won? Have you not
behave,
just won the
behave.
Premier League for what?
Okay.
Fourth
Who's better,
time in a
Arsenal
row?
or Girona? Who's better, Arsenal or Girona? Who's better?
I don't know. Tee them up. Let's see where it
Come
goes.
on,
I
come on.
absolutely
Okay,
have no
who's better,
idea.
Liverpool or Barcelona? Liverpool or Barcelona?
Let me
Who's
ask
better?
you a question. If you guys are the dominant league and you're so good, go look up the last 10 years of the Champions League and the last 10 years of Europa League and how many teams are Spanish.
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
I'm not disputing that.
No,
fact.
you are.
I'm not
You
disputing
literally just said we're in a one-team league.
that you're talking about Europa League. You're talking about cup competitions. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, but that just goes to show the quality.
Yeah, you know.
So, like, the World
I
Cup
don't know
is a
if it's
cup
a-
competition. It's the most touted competition in the world. Should we now have it as a table where everyone just meets
Ask
up
Arf.
every 2.5 months?
Ask Arf. Arf, what do you think? What do you think of that?
Barcelona won the league
World Cup
last
is
year,
the most
so you can't
talented.
really-
World Cup is the most talented competition. Arf?
No, it's not. But
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to put you on. Bro.
No, but
Trying to put me on.
I'm trying to put you on. It's not. It's not.
You
It's
should
a,
change sides.
it's
So I
a,
can put
it's
you
a
on.
knockout tournament. It's a knockout tournament at the end
So
of the
it
day.
means nothing?
No, it does mean something. It means more even. I'm saying in terms of the league you play in comparison to the league we play in, it's just different. It's a different standard. It's a different.
I mean,
you won the league by 18 points.
Yeah, but you just have teams that bottle the league. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's still guys who are still
you're
tripping
right,
over
you're right,
themselves.
You're right. You know what? Yeah, you're right.
my friend.
Mush, my bad. You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
you know what? Speaking of bottles, I feel like we haven't given attention to. I personally believe one of the all-time bottlers of my generation, Dortmund. This is. I thought they were hideous against Madrid. I'm sorry, like not finishing your chances. Because brother, football is a game of chances. You're not finishing.
This
your
game
chances,
was better than last year's game for sure.
But anyways, I do feel like this is, how do I put it, man? It was a team that is just so known for winning, and then against a team of bottlers. And I just feel like we need to give Dortmund a couple minutes because we haven't given them any minutes throughout the whole season. So let's definitely give them some minutes. A couple of the guys in the chat are getting on us for not talking about Hummel's performance. Hummel's definitely played well. I can't disagree with that. But the guys up front obviously weren't there. Anything you guys want to add to Dortmund? Nothing. Right? Nothing.
I just looked it up on SofaScore. And I just wanted to confirm.
Oh no,
Marco Royce 6.5 rating. I'm not saying that's like the best metric in the world. I just needed something to like validate what I felt though. But this brother coming on, it's like, yo, it's his last game. He's retiring. Yeah. Boyhood, let him win.
Much. If the other guy was here today, brother, you were gonna be hearing the absolute opposite of what you're saying. He's like, bro, but Marco Royce, everybody round of applause for him. What a career!
You see that pass he made?
Yeah, the runs he made, the amount of effort he stayed for Dortmund when he didn't have to stay. You know,
This is the difference between Madrid and a lot of other clubs. At Real Madrid is, did you lift a trophy? Did you lift a cup? Did you pick up silver? Yeah, good. You didn't? All right, piss off.
outta
Start
here.
the next season.
Yep.
No one cares.
Yep.
But I think like that performance from Dortmund, as we said at the beginning, they should have finished their chances, excuse me. They didn't, and then they dropped what ends up looking like a stinker. I mean, their best guy, what is it? In my opinion, Karim Adeyemi.
Yeah.
That guy did
Yeah.
not finish chances.
William Jr.
There was an instance where I think there was 6v3 on a counter or something like that. How do you not score? It reminds me of another team that had an opportunity very similar.
Guys, I'm starting to think. I'm reading chat, by the way. I have not missed a single chat. I see
Where's-
everything you
where's
guys
this
saying.
chat? Where's this
It's on YouTube, but I think
Okay.
I'm starting to think. I'm reading Sonic's chat, and I'm starting to believe because a certain Mo is at his crib, and I'm starting to think he's typing off his account because there's a lot of Royce Gleason. There's a lot of Mo takes here. I ain't gonna lie, Mo, it's your day off. Get out of here, man. But yeah, nah, it's just Dortmund. Listen, man, I think. Even when we did our predictions, we were all pretty one-sided on it. Even when we did the combined XI, we kind of forced ourselves to fit certain guys like Madsen in.
It was great they made it. It was great they made it.
It was great, but it wasn't as
Nice.
It was whatever.
Easy road,
Yeah.
much easier.
100%. 100%.
Oh yeah,
It's-
yeah, way easier side.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
got
it's like
kinda
Celtics.
feel bad for them
Yeah.
because in a way, I think going up to it, I think people thought they had more of a chance winning this one against Madrid than they did the last one against Bayern.
Bayern, which is crazy. Which is absolutely
Which is
crazy.
wild.
Which is absolutely crazy. But I guess I
But
think
they still
'cause
bottled it.
you know what it is though is thank you. They bottled it, but I do think they felt like they had a chance just because it isn't the dominant Madrid as people thought. It was not Marcelo or Cristiano and all these other guys, right? So they thought
the Champions League final happened like a month and a half ago.
No, honestly, I said this, I think, on the episode. The Champions League final was Man City versus Real Madrid. Right? The winner was there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was a sick game. I stayed late
100%.
at work to watch that game. Got home at 7:30.
Oh, I hid in the bathroom to watch that game. Okay, but I hope I'm not snitching on myself. But boys, let's move on. Let's move on to Jose Mourinho. Let's give him a few more minutes. A couple mans are saying
I'm disappointed, Arf. I'm disappointed, Arf.
I'm very disappointed. And the two guys are supposed to defend
Oh
him are
man,
not here.
bro, why are they
Yeah.
not here, bro? Oh.
You know, they knew. They knew.
You know what?
They
Mush,
saw
I
him.
apologize.
Yeah.
Enchilada's second. And Jose's third. Jose's third.
There you go.
Wallah.
There you go. Thank you. No,
He's third.
fam. Fenerbahçe is crazy. It is absolutely
Fenerbahçe's
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy. That is a crazy
Bro,
downfall.
remember when Mo was he was just telling us 2 months ago,
Yep.
like, oh, like
Yep.
he can get any job he wants.
Thank you.
I'd have him at Chelsea.
Thank you. Thank you.
This guy's
Yo,
doing rally
sorry,
speeches in
sorry.
Turkey. He's doing rally
Side
speeches
note.
in Turkey.
Who the hell did Chelsea sign today as their manager? I've
Enzo,
never heard of
Leicester's
this.
Leicester's manager that just got
Pep
promoted.
Pep's
this
old
guy?
assistant. Pep's
Enzo.
old assistant.
Oh,
We're playing a game. We're playing a game. We're playing our own
That's a good choice.
mini Premier League game.
so you just send out your little prodigies
Yeah,
to stop
yeah,
so you can
yep,
win.
yep,
Okay,
yep,
makes sense.
yep.
Makes sense. Makes
Pep's
sense.
assistant stock market is pretty high though. I ain't gonna front. Xabi Alonso, Arteta, it's up there, but not for me. But anyways,
Xabi, when?
Xabi Alonso, he was.
I guess they're saying Dortmund. They play. I mean,
No.
Dortmund, Bayern.
I thought I heard it.
played for
Maybe I'm
Bayern.
mistaken. I could be giving false information, but someone mentioned that to me. I don't remember. But anyways, Jose, this is a downfall. I'm sorry. This is stinky for Fenerbahçe, especially like Lee
Stinks.
mentioned, when there are jobs, multiple jobs available.
Multiple
I
jobs.
think this is probably the most jobs available in the summer market from the last time I
In a
remember.
long time. Oh,
Long
bro,
time.
in a long time.
Not only that, there's jobs that our coaches are still like in their job, but managers or owners are waiting for the right coach to be
For them to
available to
leave.
get rid of them. Look what what's the name? Barca's coach, Hansi Flick. They said, "All right, Xavi, I think we found a replacement. Get out of here. You know, we're good. Thank you for 25 years, whatever long you've been here. Get out of here, man." But
Bro, I would have even rated West Ham. Imagine if Jose
Wallahi.
took over West Ham. I would
Wallahi.
have rated that. Wallah.
Wallahi.
Wallah, I would have rated that.
no, there was many.
You know,
jobs.
Barca can't register Hansi.
Really? How?
Yeah.
Bro, they're a sad club, bro. What a sad club.
Are you serious? A manager?
And that bothers me because I need, like, Madrid's here.
Yeah,
I
you
need
them to be
Barcelona to
good.
be here.
I know. I agree with you.
I would rather lose to this Barcelona than beat a this Barcelona.
Yeah, I agree.
I hear that. But
I hear that.
What would have been worse though if Mourinho went and coached in Saudi or if taking this Fenerbahçe job?
I think Saudi would have been better. That's just my
See,
personal.
Saudi would have been better.
Saudi's way
Because Saudi
better.
would have
Huh?
told us that he's not trying anymore. You know what I mean?
no,
Like
no.
Saudi would have made us like, okay, he's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fenerbahçe really means like it really is. In my mind, the way I took it was like, yo, like let me show you what I could do with this team so that I could get another bigger move. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he's really gonna. Did you see how emotional he was during the
I didn't watch
press
that.
conference?
I
It
didn't
was
watch
so
that.
it was
No, no.
weird, bro.
Lee,
It was
I didn't
weird.
watch that, and I'm sorry. And if we have any Turkish viewers, wallahi, I apologize. I like Turkey.
No,
get
don't
twisted.
apologize.
No, but I'm sorry. I'm not gonna watch them. I have never watched a Galatasaray in my life. The only time I watched them is in the Champions League. Okay, so if Fenerbahçe, if they are in the Champions League, yes or no, I will finally get to see Mourinho. So I can't tell you, but at least with the Saudi league, we would at least seen Mourinho more often than we think. You know, like we'll get the highlights here and there. Fenerbahçe is not happening, brother. At least Galatasaray, a different story. You know, like we hear about it. But Fenerbahçe is crazy, akhi.
Fenerbahçe is crazy.
Wallahi,
Now, if you told me this was a money move, I would agree with you.
I don't. It's definitely not though. I don't think.
Bro, I heard Turkey. They don't even pay. They don't even pay people. No bullshit. I hear that all the
probably
time.
a decent salary,
They
but
pay players late.
Okay, maybe he owes someone a favor or something. I have no
Bro,
idea.
for real, bro. For real.
low key.
Like-
What she might be cooking.
Like maybe he should have just gone back to Portugal instead. Like,
that-
Yeah, bro. I would have
Ah.
respected that more, bro. I
Oh,
would have
you
rated
know
that.
what? You know what? Just don't take a job and say 5 words on TNT and stand on that desk.
And
no
then,
one
bro,
would've
literally.
cared.
Like-
That would have probably been a better option.
Oh,
Literally,
God.
bro.
Not again. There was jobs. There was so many jobs. It's just I'm
But,
disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Arf, I'm so pissed that those two are here right now. Oh
Bro,
my god.
they're gonna still somehow find a way to defend this. Watch, we're gonna hear it
Oh
next
my
week.
God.
Mo's gonna be like,
Oh my
I
goodness.
couldn't stand what I heard from you guys
You don't know.
last week.
You don't know. You don't know Fenerbahçe's history. Oh my lord.
You know what it is? No. A lot of Arsenal fans dealt with what a lot of Chelsea fans are currently going through. You see how we glazed Arsene Wenger and people like relied on the old times. They said Invincibles, this, that.
they're doing
So
that.
with
They're doing
Mourinho.
that.
They're definitely doing that with Mourinho. Yeah, 100%.
Oh my goodness.
It's trauma. It's trauma. I understand. I've been
Chat,
there.
clip that.
Yeah.
Chat.
I've been there. I understand you guys. It's okay. It's okay. Life will be better, inshallah. Inshallah. I mean, dua for you
Yeah,
guys,
inshallah.
okay?
Yeah, inshallah.
All right. The last thing we're gonna do today at Bush, I'm gonna get on you, my friend. Okay. So we're gonna
All right,
play.
let's go.
We're gonna play Would You Rather, my friend. Okay. So what the rules are? Okay. This is different from what we're accustomed to. But today, the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna base it off just their, I guess, aura or their legacy in Madrid. I'm not gonna say who's the better player. Okay, that's just boring. That's too easy. Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, better than everybody, right? But I'm gonna go based off legacy, based off what they meant to Madrid, based off their career, their stats,
And you.
everything in Madrid. Okay, so are you ready? You're gonna pick. I'm gonna give you 2 players, and you're gonna pick that one player, and then you're gonna stick with that one player all the way going forward. Okay, there's 10 players. Good luck, my friend.
This is
okay?
like that TikTok trend where you can move
Yes,
your
yes. You see, I'm trying to use
Yeah,
it for
okay,
clickbait, my
okay.
friend. Okay, that's how it works.
Okay.
This is-
Click.
Insert pictures here, right? Here.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, you ready? Don't kill me. All right, let's start off. Okay, for TikTok, would you rather Madrid edition? First up, Zinedine Zidane. Oh my God, I can't say his name anymore.
What the heck?
Oh,
Yo,
no.
wait.
Bro, what? I swear to God, if you say Ronaldo, I'm just gonna hang up.
Wait, did I say Zidane right? Okay, I said Zidane. I don't even know, fam. I haven't heard Broski in a while, fam. Anyways,
Shout out Peter.
yeah, I hate you guys a lot. No. You gotta make me bring it up, okay? You're out of time.
No.
Yeah, you gotta make me bring it up. All right, Zidane. Am I saying this? Okay, Zidane or Karim Benzema?
Zizou.
Are you sure?
No. Sorry, I was just saying to help you. With
Zizou,
Shit.
Zizou or Karim Benzema?
That's mad. You know.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking of that like comeback run a couple of years ago for Benzema, just like bangers, Ballon d'Or.
Mhm.
That's crazy. And then I'm thinking of what is it? 0-1 against Leverkusen, the scissor kick.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I was really watching football at that point, but you
No,
know,
you were
everybody
watching.
knows
We watched
about
it together. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah,
Hey,
boys since
come
time.
on, come on, fam. The heck? Saga Meds here, bro. By the way, y'all didn't know that.
Oh my.
Come on, bro.
Stop! Don't help me like that. Don't help me like that. Okay. I'll go with Zizou.
These okay. All right.
Yeah. He's got the legacy of being a manager too, so I mean,
That's fair.
Can't really beat
That's fair. All right. Zizou or Sergio Ramos?
damn, these are actually pretty good.
I was ready for you today. I was ready to put you on the spot, sir.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, stop,
This
man.
This guy just put his hand in my head and said, well, "What can I get this guy on?" I don't know. Like, you think of all the late goals. You think of La Decima, 92-48, right? Sergio Ramos knocks that one home, ties the game, goes to extra. But then I don't know. Like, am I supposed to factor in that Zizou was a manager? Because then I'm thinking like this guy not only won and was a killer, but then he also led the team to a 3-peat. I think that's crazy. I'm gonna stick with Zizou.
All right, that's not a bad choice. All right, next one. This might be the hardest one, in my opinion. Zizou or Iker Casillas?
Actually, I think it's the easiest one, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, no bullshit.
No, bro, I feel like we're all forgetting who Casillas was for Madrid, man.
Man,
No, I
we don't rate
understand.
keepers,
19
man.
years
We don't
old,
rate keepers,
subbed
man.
on.
Come on, man.
Comes on to his
As a
first
kid,
game. No, he's
by the way,
he's
right?
sick. He's sick. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we're talking like longevity, his playing career for Madrid is definitely longer than Zidane's.
Yep.
Like,
Remember,
almost certain on that.
Zidane retired at 32, guys. A lot of people forget that.
But that was like a different time. I feel like back then the game. I'm not trying to be a old head because I'm not.
No, you're right.
But I feel like back then the game was so physical
Yeah,
that it took a lot out of your body.
that's true.
Whereas like now, I could.
They were
just be
smoking
like,
at halftime.
Well, lie.
Oh
They
my
were smoking
gosh.
cigarettes at halftime.
Yeah, that's because they didn't care about their health.
That's what I'm
Facts.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I'm gonna just stick with Zizou because I don't know.
All right.
The poor guy who picked him out and he was crying, bro. He didn't even need to leave yet. Paris was like, "Get your ass out of here, bro."
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the
Keylor
spot now.
Navas.
I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. Zizou or Raul?
That's what are you doing to me, bro?
Yeah, you know who you have to pick, okay? Don't pick the wrong one.
I feel like you gotta pick Raul with that.
Good job. Good
That's-
job. I was about to
that's
get
tough.
mush. I know your address. I was about to run my ass, okay? All right.
Pull up. I'm always telling you pull up. You never pull up.
I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. I promise. I need a babysitter too, okay? All right. Zizou. Oh, sorry. I'm saying Zizou. Right? I got it. Raul or Roberto Carlos?
Raul.
Okay. Okay, fair. Raul or Luka Modric?
Yo. The yo might sound crazy, but it's if you think about it, 10 years, we're signing in the summer to Ballon d'Or to 6 Champions Leagues. I think the one thing Raul really has going for him, and like this is just a Real Madrid thing, is they always will love their Spanish players just a little bit more than everybody else. And I'm not Spanish, but I feel like I do too for some weird reason. I guess based off of like recency bias, I've obviously watched way more of Luka Modric than Raul. So don't kill me, chat, or any Real Madrid fans. But I'm gonna go with Modric.
Modric, okay. I mean, I'm not mad at that. Madrid.
I think
fans-
there's a compelling
Huh?
argument to be
My
made.
biggest out.
Yeah. By the way, he just signed another year contract, so another super sub season. For,
He's your biggest op?
yeah,
Luka?
long
Oh
story.
yeah.
I
Mush,
think because
Ooh.
City can take a corner and then like everything gets messed up, and this geezer can just leg it 70 yards across the pitch,
No response, Lee.
make a tackle.
No response, Lee.
He stole a Ballon d'Or.
I'll
Let's
send
keep
you
it
that clip.
moving.
Yo,
keep
follow me
it
on
moving.
Twitter. I'll send you that clip.
Let's keep it moving.
All right. So you said Modric, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's even harder, my friend. Luka Modric or Toni Kroos?
You know what? It is harder, but it's also not. For me, it's not easy, but it's just defined in my mind. Modric.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Can I just add something though?
Mm.
Arif, question for you.
Yep.
KDB, Toni Kroos.
KDB. I've been consistent with
Come on,
KDB.
that's that.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, that ain't even a question,
You're
boy.
asking the wrong person. You're
Yeah,
asking the
yeah.
wrong. No. You know what's crazy, Mush? I feel like today you're talking to the two guys that actually
The two
have the same
KDB.
comparisons in terms
Come
of takes.
on,
Yeah.
come on.
The other two. It's a whole
The
different
other two
story.
though, oh man, different
KDB,
story.
Chris Bosh. Yeah, we didn't forget. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't forget that.
You see, Lee, you have to up me. Freaking.
No, I rate
hype me
you.
up.
I
Yeah,
rate you.
come on, bro.
I
What the
rate
heck?
you. I rate you.
Well,
I
from
rate
day
you.
one, fam. What the flip?
No. You know ball, Arv. That's the thing. You know ball.
I
sense.
think
Makes sense.
Toni Kroos' Real Madrid career alone is bigger than KDB's.
That's crazy, though. That's crazy. In terms of
World Cup.
huh?
He was
Six
just playing
Champions
center
League.
back
Toni
during
Kroos
the
is never the
final.
best player for Madrid ever. ever. He was never the best player in the team.
Come on.
KDB has
But
been
he's the most
consistently the best player in the
consistent
team.
player.
For like years, almost a
KDB
decade.
too. KDB, you can he's
For a
if you're going-
decade.
Yeah, he's going on a decade. He's going on year 9.
I think it was 2014 he signed for City or 15.
Oh,
15.
Yeah, I lost track now.
Damn.
Yeah,
How
man.
about-
Bro, he been around. Victim of his own consistency. You know what I mean?
Yeah, damn. You know what's funny?
Contradicted yourself.
I'm reading chat, and a lot of guys are having different takes right now, except a few. But you see the
I'm
one.
on-
They're 13. They're 13.
Peter and
I'm like,
Zidane takes
what
all
is
over
there?
again, but I don't want to read it. Not to be mentioned, but Zidane was there for too long. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. Okay. All right. Next one. We got 2 more. Okay, or 3 more actually. Luka Modric or Ronaldo, le phenomena. Ronaldo.
I can't cap simply because I haven't watched enough of that Ronaldo.
No bias.
But the thing is, I don't have. I'll be honest. Maybe it doesn't make me as a big of a Madrid fan. I just don't have the knowledge or like the database.
Nah, you're
in my
gonna
head
say
to
the right
compare.
answer.
No, yeah, I
You're
was
gonna
just
say
gonna
the
say,
right answer.
wallahi, you're gonna just say the right answer because a lot of people would go with the fat ass. So
Yeah, that
I
was
just
fat
think-
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
That was fat Ronaldo.
no, but
anyway.
people would still
I
pick
just don't think
Ronaldo.
it would be fair to just be like, oh yeah, it was him. I probably watched like 4 games of the guy. Like,
He was still good
no one-
as a big guy.
No, I'm sure
But-
he's sick.
Yeah,
But that's like me saying Jordan was the best ever. I was like 4.
Yeah.
I didn't know what Michael Jordan was, so I can't say. Anyway, yeah, I'd have to go with Modric.
that's good. All right, 2 more. Luka Modric. If you didn't watch this, we can't be friends, okay? Luis Figo.
Yo, I love
Yeah,
that guy, man.
Thank you. I'm actually a huge fan of this. Huge fan.
That dude, he's such an asshole. Like, it's just so good. I think that's probably one of like the biggest reasons I end up becoming a Real Madrid fan. Like that level of hate to like garner that much level of hate. You're just certified badass at that point. I'm gonna go with Figo.
Nice. All right, last one. Figo, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think
Ronaldo.
yeah. We didn't go waste like
That's-
that. I had to
that's
make,
too easy.
you see how I had to make sure I leave Ronaldo at the end. It would have been too
Oh my
boring.
God.
I
you
really
know?
thought you were gonna get me with Zidane versus Ronaldo. I was like, shit, that's
You see, I was hoping maybe Zidane would go all the way, but it's a sticky one. Mush, thank you so much for
Yes.
coming in, Akhi. Wallahi, thank you so much.
Gentlemen,
Absolute
you
great
for having
episode. No, appreciate it. Hey, we're going to see you again soon, okay? I'm going to bother you,
Inshallah,
okay?
inshallah.
Hope you
We
do.
gotta get you in a draft. We
Inshallah.
gotta get you in a draft.
Facts.
inshallah.
whenever you're here in Canada, come for the next Champions League. Whenever City plays
Say no more.
Madrid, and
Hey,
you know,
Oh, absolutely.
you're the one traveling. We're going to go visit Omar all together, and you know where. We're all going to go together
Yeah,
soon.
yeah,
We
yeah,
are?
yeah.
Yeah, we're going
let's
to
go.
yeah.
I'm always ready.
Yeah, Mo
You know.
and Ace are not invited. They're not invited. We're staying over there, okay? But other than
Well,
that,
only cool people.
other than that, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys watching the whole stream. Wallahi, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like button. If you don't hit that like button, me and you have big problems, okay? Thank you very much. Other than that, we'll see you guys all next week, okay? Take care.